So the moment that everybody has been waiting for has finally been addressed. We all been waiting to see and hear what Steve Harvey had to say in response to what Katt Williams said. This is Steve Harvey, of course, on the Club Shay Shay podcast with Shannon Sharp. And in today's video, we're going to take a listen to what Steve Harvey had to say in response. And again, Katt Williams continues to have these guys shook in their boots because what are they not saying? They're not stating any points or proof that Katt Williams is lying, because we all know that Katt Williams was stating that Steve Harvey was stealing other people's jokes, and Bernie Mac was the one warning these people not to steal other comedians' jokes as well too. And then also DL Hughley will take a look at his reaction because he reacted to the interview as well. And also stay tuned because Ed Lover spoke out about the statement where Katt Williams was stating that Steve Harvey was hating on Bernie Mac, and Ed Lover actually confirms it in this audio clip that I want you guys to take a listen to. So I'll play that at the end, so stay tuned for that. We're not going to waste no more time. If you guys don't mind dropping a like on the video, that would be highly appreciated. And feel free to subscribe to the channel, and also feel free to share this video out and comment you guys' opinions and thoughts. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I love when you engage. But go ahead and take a listen, and then I'll come back to you guys. Take a listen.
Hold it, Tommy. Hold it, Tommy. So you a comedian, you a radio host.
Yes.
And now you got a game show? I'm finna go on Shannon Sharp show and accuse you of stealing my whole damn career. I thought you were supposed to go in there and enlighten people.
So not only did he say that, which he kind of said a whole bunch of nothing, he also went on Twitter as well today, and he tweeted this out. It says, "You don't have to address your haters 100. And I noticed these guys are very quiet. They're not saying Katt Williams is lying. They don't have anything to say, which just shows the proof and the truth on what Katt Williams was speaking. Now, some of the fans have commented on the Twitter in response to that tweet he made. One person, the Father of Light, said, "The Katt effect." And then another person, Christina, said, "I think this is addressing them, Steve. LOL. Now, DL Hughley definitely was responding back to some of his fans on Twitter. And you can tell he's getting a laugh out of this because, as you see, one fan stated and said, "DL said he talking about them N-words and not me." Laughing emoji. Okay. Then he responded back by laughing. And then also as well, this person said, @RealDL Hughley. So, any Katt news? Ain't no way the great DL Hughley ain't got nothing to say. Not nothing. Not even Katt said what he said. I'm just jabbing, bro. And he responded back by laughing at that tweet as well, too. Now I want you guys to take a listen to what Ed Lover said, because Ed Lover pretty much confirmed that Steve Harvey has been hating on Bernie Mac and pretty much just confirms what Katt Williams was saying was true. So just more proof and evidence. So go ahead and take a listen to this, and then I'll come back to you guys and we'll close the video out. Take a listen.
And then he goes on to say that after he was supposed to be one of the new kings of comedy, that they approached him after Bernie passed and they wanted to take it back out, and he was supposed to be a new king of comedy, but he didn't want to go on the Kings of Comedy tour because of Steve Harvey's treatment of Bernie Mac. He has a lot of respect for Bernie Mac, and I love Bernie Mac. Y'all know Bernie Mac was a Who's the Man. Bernie Mac was a friend of mine until he passed on. When I tell you one dude that has never, ever, ever changed, y'all have heard me say this before, is Bernie Mac. Love Bernie Mac. And Bernie, the stuff that he said, Katt Williams said about Steve Harvey calling to try to get Bernie's role on Oceans and that kind of stuff, Bernie told me out of his own mouth. And Bernie, I've known Bernie. Like I said, we did Who's the Man in like 91 to 92. The movie came out in 93. Okay? I met Bernie during the taping of Def Comedy Jam. And I went and said, we need Bernie Mac in this movie. Bernie Mac has never fronted on me. Bernie Mac has never lied to me. I believe Bernie Mac when he say Steve Harvey hated on him.
Being with me all the time. You know, she see my stuff, my new stuff, and all that kind of stuff. Especially when I do my single dates, and I'm trying to school her. You don't do your material around a lot of comedians. That's like stealing in front of the police. You don't get it. They mean well, but they sit on the side. Ooh, that's funny. Next thing you know, you see it on HBO or something. You be sitting at home. That shit mine, you know. But ain't nobody gonna believe you. First come, first serve. You know. So when you do new stuff, you never. I'm telling you, for you comics coming up, never bring your stuff out in front of a house full of comedians. You will never work a lot. Especially established comedians like myself, you'll never work a lot. I got too much pride. I can't take something that ain't mine. You know what I mean? I can't go up and say something ain't mine. The kick about going up there is making people laugh about something that you wrote.
Fourth King, I got the offer.
Then what happened?
But I turned it down.
Why?
Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth. You think I'm gonna let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king? Fuck you. Why? Because the whole time Bernie was here, you was acting like you was funnier than him. The reason you was supposed to go last is because it was your tour. Tell the truth. It was Steve's tour. Not it was going to be called the Kings of Comedy. It was Steve's tour. These are the guys opening for him. Of course you got to close if it's your tour. That's why it was such a big deal. But you couldn't do it because you can't beat the best. And until you humble yourself, you will forever be kinged by the king. And because you finally did it, because you had no other choice, and now that he gone, you gonna act like he wanted to be a movie star. You stop it. You stop it. That man was funnier than all of y'all, and y'all thought y'all had one over on him. You thought he was black and ugly, and you were good looking, and he couldn't make it because you did. And that ain't the way comedy works. The king is the funniest. Period. Every time. And that's why no audience member was ever swayed. It didn't matter where Bernie went. You think if Bernie went first, he wasn't the king? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get your ego out of this.
Keep getting lots of contact about my thoughts on the Katt Williams interview on Club Shay Shay. The interview heard round the world. And I don't know, my take is probably going to be really, really boring. Number one, I want people to keep in mind, my dad has been dead for 15 years, so I have not been fully immersed in the world of comedy. I don't know the ins and outs of that like that anymore because my end has been gone for 15 years. You know, I've got friends in the game, but we don't sit and talk about, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know Katt Williams. Never met him. That's one person I never did get to meet when my dad was alive. But from everything that I've ever heard my dad, you know, say, he's always seemed like a stand-up dude. So I have no qualms, no quarrels with him. I thought the interview was hilarious, entertaining. That man dropped so many one-liners that I'm sure we are going to be wearing down to the ground in this year of our Lord 2024. But one of my biggest takeaways in watching people's responses was how people were kind of like, oh, that's kind of sad, like outside of being, you know, tickled by it. And I've seen people say stuff like, it's like watching, you know, your uncles go at it and you're like, oh, why can't we all just get along? Well, I mean, because everybody doesn't get along. Like, I think that's one of the misconceptions about comedians, and I guess it's due to the fact that what they do brings so much joy to others, that the perception, the expectation is that behind closed doors everybody gets along, everybody just, it's just love. And no, it's not. They've always been competitive. Like it's always been, as far as I've ever witnessed in watching my dad, it's always been kind of cutthroat. Like you'll have, you know.
So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Get down in the comments down below and express how you feel. If you made it this far throughout the video, salute to you. If you don't mind dropping a like before you leave, that would be highly appreciated. And again, feel free to share this video out and subscribe to the channel if you're new for daily content. I love all you guys. Thank you for all the support and love that you guys been showing my channel. It's a truly blessing. But I wish you guys nothing but the best. Peace out.